Hey y'all, it's your girl Tati, and this is my last video regarding my orientation. So I was finally cleared for my orientation, meaning I don't have to be at the terminal in classes anymore. I'm pretty much now waiting to be assigned to a trainer so I can go over the road with them and learn what I need to learn before I get my truck. So I just wanted to let y'all know what happened before I got cleared and what happens on your last day of orientation with Werner. So everything went pretty much smooth with my orientation. My hair follicle test came back good. My urine test was good. My e-learners, I got a chance to clear up all of that. Then my maneuvers, my 45, 90, and my tight right turn, that was good because that part they only judge you on to see what your strengths and your weaknesses are. And then my coupling, uncoupling, I did that. And then my vision test. So the only hiccup I had throughout everything was my vision test. So I just want to give you a little pointer. If you wear glasses or contacts like me, the best thing for you to do before you start your orientation with Werner is basically to get your new prescription. If you know your prescription is like a year or 2 year old, mine was like 2 years old. It's best to go ahead and update. Go to your eye doctor, get a new prescription for your contacts, for your glasses before you even go to orientation for Werner. Because what happened to me is the day I did my vision test, shit was just bad. Shit was out of whack, right? So I couldn't really see everything. The crazy thing is that I was able to pass my DOT medical test for the school to get into CDL school with the glasses I had, but the medical vision test, the vision test for Werner was a little bit different. The chart was much further for you to see the letters, so it's a little bit further away, so I wasn't able to clearly see all of the lines. So they made me go through the whole orientation and do everything. They didn't stop me, but there was a hold that was placed on my my record for me not to be able to do my road test. So I legit had to wait like not a week, well yeah, like a week before everything got cleared up, because on the first day you do your vision test and everything and your drug test, because if you don't pass the drug test, you're not going to move forward. So if you don't pass the urine test, they're not going to make you move forward to even be in the class. So it took me like an extra 3 days. So when everyone was done and cleared, I had to wait. I had to go home to get my new glasses. Luckily, I ordered my glasses before I started orientation. So I went home, I picked it up, I drove back to the terminal, and 2 days after, I redid my vision test. And funny enough, they basically told me if I didn't show up for my vision test that I wouldn't be a part of the whole orientation anymore. Like basically I'll be fired, if you want to put it that way. So everything worked out for me, but what I had to do is once I got my new prescription, because I was so scared that I would fail, you need a 20/40. So I went ahead, I went online and I printed out the actual I think it's the Snellen test. So I printed out the actual vision test. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I found it on Google and I went to Staples and I had them printed out. So when I was in a hotel, I had a chance to test my vision. So I know that if I can see 20/40, so if I was able to see 20/40 right here, then basically I would be cleared for my test. So once I did my test at home at the hotel, I know I was fine, but I was still nervous. So when I went in to do the test, they cleared me because I could see 20/40. So I'm just saying, listen, this is the same test. This is the same test. You can legit just Google vision test or Snellen test, and then the whole thing will pop up. It's the same chart. The only difference is that the colors are not on this chart. So once I know I was able to see 20/40, I was pretty much prepared for my vision test. I was nervous, but they told me I was good, I was fine. So once they cleared me for the vision test, I had to wait at this terminal like probably, I think 2 hours before I could do my road test. So I did my road test, which was great. The road test is only like 12 minutes, and for me it was easier because I was familiar with the area because I had to drive back and forth from the terminal to the hotel. So the road test is 12 minutes. I got cleared for the road test, and then they gave me my packet. So I got my packet with my my ID. I got my fuel card, and I got paperwork that I need to know, like to probably update them every day. Then I got my logbook, and I got my backing log. So there's a backing log. So every time you do a backup or anything, go in reverse basically, you have to write down your backing. The logbook, you have to do 14 days of log books. So I can't do anything just on the tablet. I also have to do the logbook just in case like I ever have like an issue with my tablet. I need to know how to fill out everything. So I need to do that, and everything else was pretty much paperwork, just to let you know what to do and how to go through the whole process when you get your trainer. So I was lucky enough to get sent home for the Christmas weekend. So it's December 2022. So I was able to go home for the Christmas weekend, and I'm just now waiting at home until they assign me to a trainer. So the next important thing to know is basically for a woman who is basically going to Werner to do trucking. If you're a woman, you do have the option to stick with a female trainer if you want, or like me, you can choose to do both men and women. So I chose to do co-ed because I didn't want to stay back the whole time or too long waiting for a trainer, because there's not a lot of female trainers. So I wouldn't want that to make my situation just more longer. So I think they try to get you assigned to a woman trainer, but if they don't have one, they'll basically put you with a male trainer. So it might be a little bit longer for me because I'm a woman and they're trying to be more cautious with me, but I'm pretty much cleared. So I'm just waiting on the trainer, and then I'll go out on the road with them. Next thing is I'm doing the Dollar General account. I said that before, but while I was there, I have other friends who are doing the same account or training on the account. So I had the opportunity to learn a few things. One thing I might say is basically there's a possibility that whatever account you're assigned to, you may not be training on that account, which for me, it doesn't really make much sense. It's not really, doesn't make much sense for me. So you won't always be trained on the account. I think it's really slim for you to actually be trained on the account that you'll be working on. And for me, I was very adamant that I need to be working on a dollar account. Could be Dollar General, could be Dollar Tree. I would prefer Dollar General because it doesn't make sense for me to be doing an over-the-road, no-touch freight, drop-and-hook account when realistically when I have to start working, I'm gonna be touching freight, doing a lot of backing, going into tight spaces. I would prefer if for the whole month I have a trainer, I would be with the trainer doing all of that, so my body can get used to all the active work that I have to do, because it's gonna be a pretty labor-intensive job. And like I said before, I already know the bullshit that comes with that account. I'm not blinded by it, but at the same time, I want to see how it is with the trainer, and then I'll decide from there on out. But I want to at least see how it is with a trainer. So I'm praying that they give me a Dollar General or Dollar Tree account so I can just see what the hell it's about. Because if you don't go on that account, they give you like a trainer for like 3 days on the account. 3 days versus a month. Big difference. 3 days is not going to do anything for me, because you can be on a no-touch freight account where you don't do a lot of backing. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar parking lot, you're going to do backing. You're going to have tight-ass spaces. So I feel like it makes sense to train me in a situation that I'm going to be in every single day when I'm a solo driver. But overall, if I'm going to rate the orientation process, it was great. I have nothing bad to say about it. Like I said, the only hiccup I went through was my fault. It was because of my glasses. So it was nothing on their part. It was a smooth process other than that. The hotel was great. The food was great. The terminal I went to, Lehigh Valley, was great. So I'll give that a 10. But I can't rate them honestly with anything else, because I have to see how the trainer is. Based on what I'm seeing, your trainer is a make or break process for you when it comes to even liking Werner. I feel like your trainer is gonna make or break your training process. You feel me? Like a lot of people I know, they're having issues, and it's simply because of the trainer. So I'm hoping that my situation works out, but again, you just never know. So I hope I get a good trainer. I'll let you know when I get assigned to a trainer, and I'll be doing videos throughout the whole process to let you know what's the good, what's good, what's bad, the ugly, everything. I want to be transparent with the whole process. So I'm not gonna draw this out. So this is my last video about orientation, and then hopefully within this next week coming after Christmas, they'll let me know if I'm assigned, and once I'm assigned, I'll let you guys know how everything goes for the training process for the month with the actual trainer. If I can get some videos with the trainer, if I have a good trainer, I will. Videos of the truck, videos of the routes and stuff like that, then I definitely will. So as always, like, subscribe to my channel. I know I'm new, I always say that I'm new, but I'm really doing my best to make sure I get good information, helpful information. And let me just think if there's anything else I want to say. I think I covered everything. So if you watch my videos before, then you'll see the whole orientation from day one till now, basically. So I think I covered everything that I have to cover for the orientation. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Anyone who subscribed so far, thank you very much. And yeah, again, it's your girl Tati, and I'm out. Bye.